Yo, what's good? It's your boy Big Steve, and welcome to the Haze and Blue, where we smoke and talk Michigan football. So let's get into it. So before we get into the USC game, just a little update far as the quarterback situation goes. It has been confirmed that Sherrod Moore did make the switch, and Alex Orji has been named the starting quarterback going into the USC game. Um, Davis Warren had his chance, and basically he didn't do fucking too bad, but he didn't do enough for him to be the starting quarterback going into this game. Big Ten opener, going against USC at the big house. It's gonna be a big game in every sense of the form. USC is a big name. They're gonna travel with a lot of fans, and this is their first Big Ten opener. Big Ten game. So Alex Orji has been named the starting quarterback going into week 4 at the big house against USC. Shout out to Alex Orji, man. I'm pretty excited. I hope he can, prove a lot of people wrong, including me. I feel he's a crazy athlete. Everybody know that. You hope he can have the Jalen Monroe type effect at Bama, where we just need you to make a couple throws and just be athletic. But I'm glad that Coach Moore, made this decision at the beginning of the week and didn't do the whole competition shit leading into the game. Let this dude get all the reps possible as the starting quarterback. So Alex Orji has been named the starting quarterback going into the USC game. That's what's up. Salute to Davis Warren, man. Just stay ready. Just stay ready. He gave it his all. Like I said, he wasn't completely trash or nothing, but with somebody like Alex Orji, with his type of ability, he has to have a shot to be the quarterback one when you have a quarterback got more interceptions than he got touchdowns. So Alex Orji is quarterback one. And with that being said, I'm going to love to see. I know Donovan Edwards going to probably get more open lanes now that Orji's at quarterback. But I'm excited to see what Khalil Mullins can do in this offense as well with somebody like an Alex Orji. Because a lot of his runs came from a stacked box. And I remember the Alabama game where he had the big catch on the sideline. This dude's a beast, man. 6'2", 230. He don't got the breakaway speed like Donovan Edwards. But this type of game where USC on their defensive line, I wasn't too impressed with the D tackles. They did have some athletes on the edges, which I'm kind of concerned, being that our right tackle has been struggling. But as far as the run game, I feel like we can establish the run game with Khalil Mullins. Hopefully, if Donovan Edwards come out as RB1, I'm cool with that. But we can't wait a whole quarter trying to force Donovan Edwards the ball. This dude, Khalil Mullins, has proven that he's going to try to get those hard yards. He can break off a 20-yarder, a 30-yarder, but he's going to get those 4 to 5 yards to keep the offense moving. So I'm pretty excited about that, man. And, it hasn't been anything confirmed as far as Coastal Loveland goes. They say the injury to his shoulder, it seemed like it's a shoulder, is not as serious as they thought. But at that same time, it's still something you got to keep an eye on because it's still early in the season. Marlon Klein, the backup tight end, I think he's going to be a good step up, not above Coastal Loveland, but to have him that type of speed at tight end, that size as your second string tight end, I would take that any day. So Alex Orji has been named the starting quarterback going into the USC game. Like I said, I think a lot of fans kind of expected it. I'm glad Sherrod Moore went ahead and made that decision early on in the week. Now we can see what Orji can possibly do with a whole week of preparation as getting all the quarterback snaps at QB1. USC, just a couple things about them. They're 2-0. They're coming off a bye week. This is their first game in the Big Ten. USC and Michigan does have somewhat of a history. I remember they beat our ass the last couple of times we played them. So we definitely need to come out and use this as a statement game to show that this is not a rebuild season. This is a reload season. So, but their quarterback had the big bowl game last year at the end of the season. He's coming in with a ton of confidence. 607 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. I watched the LSU game again. He kind of, I ain't going to say he's a dink and dunk type of quarterback, but a lot of his passes do go sideline to sideline, which being that Michigan has the bend but don't break type defense, our corner's going to really have to come up and tackle because a lot of USC receivers, a lot of their yards was yak yards. It was yards after the catch. So we're going to have to come up and tackle this game. Linebackers and safeties, their tight end is their leading receiver, 137 yards, 9 catches. And the running back is not doing too bad himself. 29 carries, 171 yards, 3 touchdowns, averaging almost 6 yards a carry. So this is definitely going to be a game where it's going to be back and forth. Their D-line, like I said, they got some athletes on the edge. The linebackers, I didn't just notice nothing too crazy, but this is a different game. They're in a big house. They're going to expect to run, unlike going against LSU, where LSU have a lot of athletes on the side, which to hold those, that LSU got about 2 receivers possibly going first round next year. So that shows you they got some athletes in the backfield and they got some athletes on the edge. So we're going to definitely have to take advantage of running it up the middle, but we're going to have to definitely tackle on defense. Like I say, similar to Texas, but I don't think this quarterback is going to run at all. I think he only got like 5 rushing yards. So he's definitely not going to look to run. But the secondaries is definitely going to have to come up and tackle. USC receivers are real aggressive. So they're going to come out and try and play bully ball. So, and with our corners, like I say, Hill definitely going to have to come up and tackle because they've been going at him this season. They've been going at Will Johnson as well, but Will Johnson has been doing a great job of tackling. And so, yeah, so there's going to be a game. It's going to be a statement game, man. There's a lot on the line in this game. Michigan really cannot afford to go 2-2 right now, even though it's 12-team playoffs, but that schedule doesn't get any easier. So we definitely need to win this game. Like I say, Alex Orji's been named the starting quarterback. So basically, Michigan's throwing all the chips in. It's basically made that decision that in order to save this season, we got to make this change now. So I'm excited to see how it goes, man. I hope we definitely dominate up the middle. Like I said, USC's coming off a bye week. They're 2-0. Lane Kiffin is one of the best offensive coordinators and coaches in college football. So we definitely going to have to come, and that secondary is going to have to be ready to tackle. So, Alex Orji, it's your turn. Go motherfucking blue.